Hi Sagittarius, welcome back to my channel Tarot Z. I am Z and I'm going to be doing your tarot reading, finding out what are the messages that come through the cards that come out for this reading for you today. Thank you so much for joining and for being here for the reading. So let's begin. Let's see what messages come out, what cards come out with the reading. So first card we have is the Ace of Pentacles and we have the Temperance. So we do have some earth sign energy. You could be dealing with a Virgo, Taurus, or even Capricorn. But we also have some Sagittarius energy with the Temperance. You could also be dealing with another Sagittarius. And we have the Ace of Cups. At the bottom of the deck, we've got the Ten of Pentacles. So this Ten of Pentacles showing up here at the bottom of the deck, this does feel like very strong and good energy. This does feel like having all of the makings for a healthy connection with someone. I also feel that with this Ten of Pentacles, this also feels like a pretty secure and even stable energy within a relationship with somebody and a situation at this time. I do feel like with this Ten of Pentacles, this also feels like an energy of you could be dealing with someone who is in a very good space, especially for themselves when it comes to their abundance. And I do feel like also you being in that space where there's a sense of being able to actually be able to create something that does feel like it's quite successful between the two of you. It also feels like it's quite prosperous, it's abundant when it comes to you getting together. I do feel like with this Ten of Pentacles showing up over here, this also feels like an energy of family also being brought into a situation. I also feel like it's in a positive in a positive way when it comes to other people's and even family, your family as well, kind of getting together. But with this Ten of Pentacles showing up over here, it does feel like an energy of really being able to experience this sense of being able to meet someone that you feel like you can settle down with, or you can picture yourself with. I do feel like with the Ace of Pentacles showing up over here, this does feel like an energy of a new beginning. So I do feel like you could be meeting somebody who's kind of making an offer to you. And I do feel like with this Ace of Pentacles, this also feels like a sense of getting to a place where things are feeling more so stable within a connection with this person. And I also feel like you are dealing with someone who's more so grounded, somebody who's more so stable when it comes to somebody entering your life. I also feel that with the Ace of Pentacles showing up over here, this person may be viewing you in this light, but with this Ace of Pentacles showing up over here, this also feels like a new opportunity for being able to establish something that's built on a firm foundation. It does feel like having this grounded energy, and I do feel like it makes things feel secure, feel stable. I do feel like with the Temperance card showing up over here, this also feels like an energy of kind of being able to really practice patience and a connection with someone. I do feel like also as a way to be able to gain the sense of understanding another person, this person being able to understand you, and the unfolding of this connection also being one that is happening steadily. I do feel like with the Temperance card showing up over here, it feels like an energy of really being patient with someone. And I do feel like with that patience, this also feels like an energy of kind of being able to take your time and being also able to practice the sense of self-control within a connection with someone, and even with the way you feel about them and your feelings, instead of letting them get the better of you. I do feel like this does feel like an energy of having a lot of compassion for someone, and you could have very deep feelings for someone, in a sense that there's this sense of having a lot of empathy for them, a lot of understanding. And I do feel like you have a strong connection here with the Ace of Cups. This does feel like an energy of being able to experience what feels like very strong emotional, but also spiritual bond with somebody. And do you feel like with this Ace of Cups, this does also feel like an energy of someone making an offer to you for being able to have a new relationship, or being able to have a connection or a bond or a connection with someone, be able to move to the next level. Do you feel like being able to experience that as being able to take things to a place of being able to connect on from a deeper level with them? I'm going to clarify these cards. So we have the Ten of Swords. And we have the Two of Swords in the reverse. And we have the Two of Cups. And at the bottom of the deck, we've got the Six of Pentacles. So the Six of Pentacles show up over here. This does feel like an energy of being able to have a lot of reciprocity in a connection with someone. I also feel like with the Six of Pentacles, this feels like supportive energies. I do feel like there is the sense of having a connection with someone who has your back and that you have their back as well. I do feel like within this connection, there is a lot of being able to work quite well together. And I do feel like when it comes to anything you are creating, anything you are building, anything you are focusing on with this person, it does have the potential to be very successful. I do feel like with the Ten of Swords showing up over here, this does feel like an ending. I do feel like also an ending that may have felt rather unexpected or sudden and perhaps even hurtful. I do feel like with the Ace of Pentacles, this feels like an energy of a new start, a new beginning. And I do feel like there is a sense of kind of leaving something from the past behind, and I do feel like this person being in a space where they are ready to be able to kind of move forward without letting that experience define them moving forward. I do feel like there's a desire for being able to have a fresh start when it comes to the way this person feels about you. I do feel like with this Ten of Swords, this also feels like an energy of kind of being in a space where the only way from here is up. I do feel like it can only get better, and the worst that can happen is behind you. I do feel like with the Two of Swords in the reverse, this feels like an energy of being in a space where you have a lot of clarity. I do feel like there's also a very decisive energy. You could have been in a position where you are kind of trying to make your mind up. You could go back and forth, but with this card showing up in the reverse, this does feel like a more decisive energy. I also feel that there's a sense of also being in a space where it's like you are open in this connection with this person. And I do feel like this person's also open to you. And I do feel like with this Two of Swords showing up over here, this feels like an energy of being able to kind of be able to get to know someone from a space of being open rather than having any kind of barriers in the way. I do feel like with the Two of Cups showing up over here, this does feel like an energy of there could be a new relationship here. I do get that with this Ace of Cups, but with this Two of Cups showing up over here, this also feels like a relationship energy. Do you feel like somebody may be making that offer to you, but there is an opportunity for a new relationship? And I do feel like with the start of something new, this does feel like it's also a very successful energy that is also tied to it with these cards. Do you feel like with the Two of Cups, this also feels like your energies, your emotions in this connection with someone being reciprocated. And I do feel like there is compatibility and being aligned in a lot of ways with this person. So I'm going to clarify these cards. So we have let go of control issues. We have passion. And we have reconciliation. So this let go of control issues card showing up over here, I'm getting it pertaining to this Ten of Swords. This does feel like an energy of being in a space where there is a sense of letting something go and kind of feeling a bit defeated and without any more control over the situation. I do feel like also being in a space to be able to really let something go that is beyond your control and relinquishing that control. I do feel like it's the best thing possible with this Ace of Pentacles, and I do feel like it's also something that is serving you when it comes to being able to let go of something that's beyond your control. I do feel like letting this connection also unfold naturally, as opposed to trying to kind of have a hand in the way in which things unfold in this connection. It's also something beneficial to being able to experience this connections unfolding in the best light. I do feel like with the passion card showing up over here, This does feel like a strong connection. I feel like it's also one that's quite passionate, and it's definitely one that has your attention. I do feel like being able to spend time with someone is something that feels good. It does feel like an energy of being able to actually experience a lot of pleasurable feelings with this person, and this person kind of also being in that space with you. I do feel like this part of your connection is something important, and it is something that really brings a lot of excitement and a lot out of this connection for someone. I do feel like with the reconciliation card showing up over here, this also feels like an energy of being able to make something work with someone. With this Ace of Cups showing up over here, it also feels like an energy of being able to kind of have a reconciliation with someone from the past. And I do also feel like being able to get on the same page and being able to work something out with them, especially with the Two of Cups showing up over here. I do feel like there is an opportunity for being able to make amends that somebody is after. I do feel like this person is coming towards you with that desire as well. And with this reconciliation card showing up over here, I do feel like there is a sense of this person wanting to be able to have you meet them halfway and be able to meet you halfway. So I do feel like with the reconciliation card showing up over here, this does have the energy of being able to reconcile something in this connection and being able to find a way forward that works for everybody. So those are the messages I'm getting with these cards for you, Sagittarius, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye, Sagittarius.